Arsenal's Premier League title charge faced a massive scare as Jurrien Timber was forced off with an injury during their crucial match against Everton. The defender's early exit has raised serious concerns for Mikel Arteta and the Gunners as they battle for the top spot. But the drama didn't stop there. In a stunning turn of events, Max Dowman became the Premier League's youngest ever scorer, etching his name in history with a late goal that sealed a dramatic victory for Arsenal. However, the game wasn't without its controversy. We're breaking down the decision not to award Arsenal a penalty after Kai Havertz went down in the box, and what the Premier League Match Centre had to say about the incident. And finally, relive a moment of incredible defending and near misses as Riccardo Calafiori's vital block and Dwight McNeil's shot against the post kept fans breathless. All this and more, so smash that like button, subscribe for all the latest updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Jurrien Timber's title hopes took a hit as Arsenal's defender was forced off during the Everton clash. This injury is a significant blow for Arsenal's title aspirations, especially with Manchester City hot on their heels. Timber has been a linchpin in their defense this season, and his absence could force Mikel Arteta into difficult lineup changes at a critical juncture. The defender's withdrawal came as Everton began to find their footing in the match, disrupting Arsenal's rhythm. The initial moments after Timber's substitution saw Arsenal struggle to regain their attacking fluidity. Everton, under David Moyes, sensed an opportunity to capitalize on the defensive reshuffle, and while Arsenal controlled possession, clear chances were scarce. The Toffees, buoyed by their resilient defense, started to pose a threat on the counterattack, with players like Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall becoming increasingly influential. The match seemed destined for a stalemate until the final minutes. In the 89th minute, Victor Gyökeres broke the deadlock, capitalizing on a misjudgment from Everton's goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford, to score into an open net. The lead was then extended in the 97th minute by young Max Dowman, who sealed the victory with a swift counterattack, exploiting Pickford's advanced position. For Arsenal and Mikel Arteta, the potential long-term absence of Timber is a major concern. The team has relied on a consistent backline throughout the season, and integrating new players like Mosquera so late in the campaign presents a significant challenge to their squad depth and title ambitions. But will this injury derail Arsenal's title dreams? And what other incredible moments unfolded in this dramatic encounter? Max Dowman rewrites Premier League history as Arsenal's youngest ever scorer in a nail-biting victory over Everton. In a game where Arsenal weren't at their dominant best, they proved that winning is all that matters in their quest for a first Premier League title in 2 decades, extending their lead over Manchester City to a crucial 10 points. This match will forever be remembered not just for a hard-fought win, but for the historic moment when 16-year-old Max Dowman, at just 73 days old, smashed the record for the youngest Premier League scorer, a record held by James Vaughan for over 20 years. His goal, coming after a crucial opener from fellow substitute Victor Gyökeres in the 89th minute, added a gloss to a victory that was far from convincing. Everton, hampered by the absence of their first-choice centre-backs Tarkowski and Branthwaite, put up a valiant fight. They even came close to taking the lead, with Dwight McNeil hitting the woodwork and seeing a close-range effort heroically blocked on the line by Riccardo Calafiori. Arsenal, despite dominating possession, struggled to create clear chances, with their first-half shots yielding a low expected goals (XG) figure. Mikel Arteta's attacking substitutions proved inspired, as both goals came from players introduced from the bench. The late drama saw Everton push their goalkeeper Pickford up for a corner, only for Arsenal to clear and Dowman to run the length of the pitch for his record-breaking goal. This win, with both goals coming from substitutes, highlights Arsenal's impressive depth and their ability to grind out results when not at their peak. But was this a deserved win, or were there other factors at play that will be debated for weeks to come? And what about that controversial penalty call that had fans and pundits talking? Arsenal denied a penalty after Kai Havertz's tumble in the box against Everton, sparking widespread debate. This incident occurred during a tightly contested first half, with Arsenal aiming to extend their lead at the top of the table before Manchester City's later kickoff. The decision not to award a spot kick has been scrutinized by former professionals and fans alike. The pivotal moment came when Kai Havertz, played through by Eberechi, went down under a challenge from Everton's Michael Keane. Referee Andy Madley waved away the appeals, and a subsequent VAR review upheld the on-field decision. The Premier League Match Centre later stated that the contact was deemed minimal and the no penalty call was confirmed. However, former Arsenal forward Alan Smith expressed his bewilderment, insisting it was a clear foul. Conversely, Pat Nevin suggested Havertz might have initiated the contact. Earlier in the match, Everton had created the better chances, with Riccardo Calafiori making a crucial block and Dwight McNeil striking the post. Arsenal also faced a setback with the apparent groin injury to Jurrien Timber before halftime, adding to Mikel Arteta's concerns ahead of their Carabao Cup final. While the controversy rages on, the match itself delivered breathtaking moments of skill and drama. And speaking of defensive brilliance, you won't believe this incredible block that saved a certain goal. Riccardo Calafiori's last-ditch block and Dwight McNeil's thunderous shot off the post provided a moment of sheer defensive brilliance and near-miss drama in the Arsenal versus Everton clash. In a game that saw Arsenal eventually secure a late victory, these moments of individual action showcased the fine margins that define Premier League encounters and kept fans on the absolute edge of their seats. Before the late goals that decided the match, the Emirates Stadium witnessed a breathtaking display of defensive grit and attacking intent that could have easily changed the game's complexion. Riccardo Calafiori, playing in defense for Everton, produced a heroic goal-line block to deny what seemed a certain goal. The danger arose from a cross that Arsenal's goalkeeper David Raya failed to deal with adequately, presenting an immediate opportunity for an Everton attacker. Calafiori's intervention was swift and decisive, preventing the ball from crossing the line and keeping the score level. Moments later, the woodwork denied Everton a potential opener. Dwight McNeil unleashed a beautiful curling shot from distance that had Raya beaten, only for the ball to cannon back off the post. The rebound fell kindly for McNeil, but his follow-up effort went wide, a stark illustration of the fine margins in top-flight football. These instances highlighted Everton's resilience and threat on the counter, even without their key centre-backs, and provided a thrilling preview of the late-game drama to come. These incredible defensive heroics and near misses truly kept everyone guessing. But what happened in the dying minutes of the match that had fans erupting in celebration? And that's a wrap on a massive day of Premier League action. Arsenal secured a vital win with late goals from Victor Gyökeres and a record-breaking strike from Max Dowman, but not without an injury scare for Jurrien Timber and a penalty controversy. We covered all the drama, the history made, and the incredible defensive plays. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts on the match, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.